Hey footy fans, just like you, I'm just another footy fan having a bit of fun on FootyFin. Did you like my new opening graphic there? I sort of screwed up the F though, so got to redo that. But what I want to reflect on are the Sunday games in the NRL, particularly the Knights v the Tigers. And now, just a brief update for you before we get into the summary of the match. My new and first ever correspondent, Knight Rider, has gone AWOL. He's gone MIA. Look, he was there at the ground, and rumour has it he was on the Wayne Pearce Hill and got into a scuffle with some Tigers fans right around the time that the one or another of the on-field scuffles happened involving Tyson Gamble. And apparently he was last seen at the Welcome Hotel in Balmain in the later stages of yesterday evening, nursing a half-finished schooner of Ironjack, a Jaeger bomb, and in the vicinity of half a can of an energy drink. So listen, thoughts are with you, Knight Rider. Hope you're okay. If anyone sees this handsome young man in the Greater Sydney area wearing a 2001 Knights jersey, please comment. But listen, what a gutsy win away on the road for the Knights. And indeed, the great Joey Johns, who was their captain in their first and only ever two grand final wins in 97-2001, has rated it in commentary as probably the gutsiest away win by the Knights that he's ever seen. So that's heavy praise indeed. Listen, great game, very gutsy performance. How do you come back from losing your star player and playmaker, 5'8" Kalyn Ponga, to a concussion within the first minute or so? Thankfully, they had Tyson Gamble in the wings, who earned his stripes at the Brisbane Broncos. And young Jackson Hastings there to pair up with him in the halves. Look, somehow they held on. A fairly early try to Dominic Young, the dreadlocked England international winger for the Knights. A bit later on, a barnstorming try to second rower Lachlan Fitzgibbon in his 100th game for the club. Then there was a bit of an arm wrestle ensuing. And indeed, Dominic Young earned himself 10 minutes in the bin. There was a bit of a scuffle around that. The Tigers then scored a try through young Kapoa, I think it was. I'm just referring to my notes here. Yeah, a bit of a scuffle that ensued after that. Half-time 10-6 to the Tigers. Listen, all game, it looked like the 10-6 to the Knights. All game, it looked like the Tigers were threatening, but they just could not finish the deal, seal the deal, so to speak. And I'll come back to that point. Now, in the second half, Dominic Young got another try to put the Knights even further ahead. Then, late in the game, with less than 15 to go, a bit of an unfortunate reflex incident. Probably no malice in it at all, but one of the Saifidi brothers got sent off for flattening one of the Tigers. Thankfully, that young man walked himself off the field in the end, even though all manner of support staff and stretchers went out. Then late in the game, the Tigers scored yet another try to close it down to a 2-point margin, 14-12, grandstand finish, minutes to go. Nerves were high. Look, as I say, all game the Tigers threatened and threatened. In the final dying seconds, they were given a penalty and they kicked to get some downfield position, and then on the dying siren, Luke Brooks shapes up and attempts a 2-minute field goal from beyond the 40-metre line. Sadly for the Tigers and their fans, that went wide of the post and sealed a memorable victory for the Knights. Just amazing scenes, amazing scenes. This will really bolster the Knights, and thoughts go out to Kalyn Ponga too after that concussion, which is just the latest in sadly in a string of concussions in recent years. So hope Kalyn's okay. But listen, memorable day for the Knights, and look, I have to say, the Tigers, they had plenty of chances, And they've got some decent firepower there, and the likes of Adam Dewey at 5'8", and there's the likes of Nofaluma out on the wing, Luke Brooks in the halves. Some decent forwards. They've got Isaiah Papali'i's come over from the Eels, and Alpha Hangawi and others, but they just can't do it. And if you look at the scenes from the Tigers box, Tim Sheens, accompanied by Robbie Farah and Benji Marshall, are they living in the past too much, these Tigers? Are they relying too much on the Dream Team from 2005 that earned them their last premiership? Sadly, I think that might be the case. But anyway, look, time will tell. I'll leave it there for now. In the latter game, St George Illawarra Dragons scored a win over the travelling Titans. Look, pretty poor turnout at the ground there, I thought, for a Dragons home match, just quietly. But anyway, Dragons fans will be happy with that win and the nature of it. But gritty performance by the Tigers at Leichhardt, by the Knights at Leichhardt Oval to score the win. Anyway, take care. That's me for today. You and I are just a couple of footy fans having some footy fun on FootyFin. We'll talk again soon. Take care.